In this video, I'll be talking about line breeding and what I like to do or what I have seen others do that have had success with it. So here we go. Okay, now for line breeding. Line breeding is something like Holy Grail. Just initials, Holy Grail Queen. Holy Grail Queen mates with Spartan King. And let's say they produce a son. Right? A son. And then down here, let's say X20 made it to 2068. And they get a daughter. Next, you could breed these two together. Alright? And they make a son, okay? Son. A son of Holy Grail Queen, Spartan King, X20, and 2068. Alright? This grandson of Holy Grail Queen, Spartan King, X20, 2068, when you breed it back, let's say you breed it back to the mother, okay, this way. You will get a son of Holy Grail Queen. Right? And you will also get a great grandson. Let's write it off. Great grand kid. This right here will be considered a line bred. This right here, line bred. Why? Why would this be considered a line bred? Because this son is related to Holy Grail Queen. Okay, when they mate the son to X20 and 2068's daughter, they create a grandkid of Holy Grail Queen. That grandkid then go breeds with Holy Grail Queen, and that will make a son of Holy Grail Queen and a great grandkid of Holy Grail Queen. So this is line bred. This is a line breeding strategy where you can diversify the bloodline, the strain, because there's already 3 different birds in the background, alright? You put it back to Holy Grail Queen and you produce another son of Holy Grail Queen. But now it is more concentrated So now it will look something like this. Holy Grail Queen. SK. Right? It will look something like this, right? And then it would be Sun. Let's just say Sun. Number 1. And over here we will have, let's remove this. We will have Holy Grail Queen's father and Holy Grail Queen's mother. And right here we will have Holy Grail Queen. Holy Grail Queen. You make these two together and you create a son, Holy Grail Queen, grandson, great grandson. Holy Grail Queen. It will look like this. Holy Grail Queen will be, she will be 1, 2, and 3. She'll be up here. 3 generations down. Three generations down from Holy Grail. From Holy Grail Queen, 3 generation down. So that means you can breed the grandson back to Holy Grail Queen and create a line bred. Line bred Holy Grail Queen. That's how you create a line bred. This is the best way if you don't want to concentrate too much on like your foundation bird or like a bird that you want to have it in the pedigree up front all the time. So that way it's diversified. There's 3 different genetics and then back again together. So if you put this together, Holy Grail King would be 50% here. SK would be 50%. X20 would be 50%. 2068 would be 50%. You put these 2 together, there will be 50-50. 50-50 or 2 of 2. Up here it would be the same, 50 of 50. All right, and you put them together and you create this bird right here. This bird would be 25% of each bird. Each genetics. Right here, 25%. All right, 25% of each genetic. So over here, when you put Holy Grail Queen back, right, and all these are about 25% each. So 25, 25, 25, 25. This bird will have 25%. Right here. This sun. 25% Holy Grail Queen. Right? And this bird will have 100. Because it's Holy Grail Queen. 100%. But technically when you cross them together, then it would be 50% again. So when you put that into fractions or decimal, even lower, this would probably become like 12.5%. It would be 12.5%. Over here, it would be 50%. So when you add them together, then you would get a 62.5% of Holy Grail Queen. And that's how you bring it back and concentrate more on her gene. Now there's another way that you could do. The other way of line breeding would be Holy Grail Queen here, mated to Spartan King. These two together, they make a son. Son, Holy Grail Queen. And then over here, you will have Holy Grail Queen here again. Holy Grail Queen mated to X20 together. And they make a daughter, Holy Grail Queen. Right? You breed these two together, they will make a half sibling mating, which is also a line bred Holy Grail Queen. But people don't really do this type of breeding because it's too close. A lot of people they like to breed it differently. Some people they do this. I see it, and they can do well too, or they can also do bad. But once you have this right line bred, okay, this is a strategy right here. If you get this, you get a grandson, double grandson, Holy Grail Queen. All right, and let's say that this bird is a good racer. Or breeder. And then let's say this bird is also the same, all right? Good racer and good breeder. Good breeder. So when you have something like this, you can put them together and create a half-sibling mating. Now this bird right here, it can also be a good racer, a good breeder. Technically, you want this grandson of Holy Grail Queen to be a good breeder. Because he's more concentrated. Alright? Good breeder. And then you put this bird back to Holy Grail Queen. Right? Holy Grail Queen. You put them back together. And you will create a son, Holy Grail Queen. You will also create a great grandson. Holy Grail Queen. And not only that, since this bird has Holy Grail Queen twice, so if we do the math again, this would be 50, 50, 50, 50, and then this bird would have like a 50% Holy Grail right here, and then you'll have 25% of SK, 25% of X20. So this bird will have 50%, and this bird will have 100% of Holy Grail, right? Because it's Holy Grail herself. You mate them together and you would get something like this. You would get 50% of Holy Grail, 50% from the grandson, 25%, 25%, and if we turn this down 0.5%, this would become 25%. Stays at 50%. It would be something like this. This would equal 100%. But it would be 75% Holy Grail Queen and 25%, 25% different gene. Let's just say genes. So we get a 75% Holy Grail Queen. But technically, the only reason why you would do this is if the grandson is a good breeder. Okay? If it's a good breeder. Or if Holy Grail Queen is getting old. Okay, let's say she was like 8 years old. Then I would do something like this to keep her blood and her family around. Because this is a good way, a good strategy of keeping your foundation bird or one of your top birds genetics around. And you want to keep repeating something like this again and again. So that way Holy Grail Queen can always try to be in front. This is something they call pretzel breeding, where you always keep your best bird in the front. So let's do it over here. Let's say Holy Grail Queen up here, and it mates to SK. As example again, Holy Grail Queen over here mates to X20. And then these two son, daughter, grandkid, let's just say grandson of Holy Grail Queen. And you have another one down here. Let's see. Holy Grail Queen mated to Smiley, one of my old bird. And then over here, Holy Grail Queen mated to the class cock. This is the son. This is the daughter. Put them together. You again create a granddaughter. Let's say granddaughter Holy Grail Queen. And you make these two together. All right. It creates 4 times Holy Grail Queen. All right. And not only that, this bird would be a 4 times great grandson. Okay. Now, if we do the percentage for this bird, let's see where we get. Up here would be the same, 50-50. One half a Holy Grail, one half a Holy Grail. Put these two together, you again get a 1/2 of Holy Grail, 50% Holy Grail Queen. Right? You see, you get 50% of grandson. This is the same. Let's just draw an arrow. 50% of Holy Grail, 50%. You put these two together again, you create another 50%. So over here, it would be 50% Holy Grail Queen. Right? And then the rest of the 50% would just be all the other combined. So it would be, all these would be 12.5 again, 12.5, 12.5, 12.5, 12.5. So 12.5% each genes. That's how you get a 50% Holy Grail Queen and a 4x grandson, great grandson. That's how you get a 4x Holy Grail Queen. Now if you breed this bird back to Holy Grail Queen, right? Because you want it to be diversified, but also concentrated on your best bird. So this bird right here, let's just square it up. This bird right here mates back to Holy Grail. You will get a direct son, Holy Grail Queen, and a 5x Holy Grail Queen. Right? And now this bird would be a direct son and a great grandson of Holy Grail Queen, or granddaughter. And then you would have 5x Holy Grail Queen in the pedigree or in the background. Then that would come up to, since this bird already had 50%, this is also 50%. Then this bird will get reduced to 25%. And the rest of the blood would also be, it will also be distributed into, maybe it's something like 6.4%, if I am correct. 6.4 of other blood, 25%, 50%. This right here. But still, either way, it would still create a 75% Holy Grail Queen. See, you still get to focus more on her blood, but then now you have diversify it, so you have one right here. Number 2, different blood. Number 3. Number 4. Now you see that Holy Grail Queen made to Spartan King, creates a son, mates to Holy Grail Queen and X20's daughter. He creates a grandson, a double grandson of Holy Grail Queen, which is 50% of Holy Grail Queen still. Okay, down here you have Holy Grail Queen, made it to Smiley, and it's his son, the Holy Grail Queen, so 50% again. And Holy Grail Queen made it to Class, 50%. You make them together, you still get a 50% of Holy Grail Queen. Once you make these two together, you still get a 50% Holy Grail Queen. And then it would be granddaughter and grandson. So this type of breeding, it might work for racing, since there is a lot of different bloodline here, and they are grandkids, so they're pretty far apart, and also kind of different blood, so different strain. They're not that closely related. The only way and reason they're related is because of Holy Grail Queen. And then this bird right here, which is a 4x Holy Grail Queen and a 4x great grandson of Holy Grail Queen is 50%. You made it back to Holy Grail Queen, which is 100% of herself, but when you breed them together, it becomes 50 and 50 and 50 and 50, and then you made it, Now you have to break the 50% down because it's breeding with Holy Grail Queen. So you split his genes back into even more, so 50% more. So now it would be like 25% and 6.4% of the other blood each. So I guess this is wrong. It has to be probably like 6.2. 6.2 plus 6.2. Would be 12.4. Maybe like 6.2 in the decimal. And then it keeps going, but 6.2 and it'll be 12.4, and 12.4 plus 12.4 would become like 24.8. Okay, 24.8, close to 25%, but yeah, because Holy Grail Queen is already 50%, and this part has to be 25% and 25% of this, because they're splitting the gene up in half when you mate them. And so you would get 25%, 50%, and it creates 75% Holy Grail Queen. Sorry, I am not that good or fast with math, but I think I'm pretty close. 6.2% of each blood and 25% of Holy Grail Queen's blood still in this bird, and 50% from Holy Grail Queen herself. Creates 75%. This is line bread right here. As you can see, this is a strategy that I'm planning to do. And if you want to build a family of bird, this is the best way I would recommend it, because right here is a great grandson of Holy Grail Queen. Now you could put the grandson back to her, like over here, you see, and you create a line bred Holy Grail Queen, a grandson, double grandson of Holy Grail Queen, and you breed it back to Holy Grail Queen, and you get a son Holy Grail Queen and a great grandson Holy Grail Queen. And the same thing will happen, 75%. But this time you only have about, let's see, you only have 2 different blood in it. See, 1, 2. Spartan King and X20. 2 different blood in it only. But over here you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 different blood. That way you can diversify the blood more and keep the genes strong with new blood. Yeah. Here is an example of line breeding. You can see that Easy Money is on both sides, but he is bred with a different hen. You can see that both of them that are off of him are also good racer or has bred something good. And this is why you would do a half sibling mating if both of them are good. Here is another example of a line bred. You can see that on both sides have Miss Creator, but she is bred with different cocks. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't. It would help me a lot. And have a nice day.